James, to me, bear with me because James got on my nerves in this passage. I'm human just like the rest of you. I put on my pants, well, probably both legs, because I like things difficult. But I want you to follow the reasoning here. James gets on my very last nerve. Because in the passage, in my estimation, James is talking natural nonsense. James says, count it all joy, pure joy, brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. To me, this is nonsense. It's natural nonsense because it's the natural mind, and in the natural mind, this is senseless. We categorize, I want you to get this, we categorize life in two columns. The good things that happen and the bad things that happen. We categorize life in two columns, the good things, the moments that I enjoyed, the birth of my children, the moment I bought the house, the day I got married, the day I got the job or the promotion or the vacation, and the bad things, the day I lost the job, the day my marriage fell apart, the day I buried a loved one, the day that something wrong happened. We categorize life in two columns, and the challenge with James is suggesting in James chapter 1, a radical shift, that there is only one category. We categorize life in two columns, and James tells you there's only one column, the good. Count everything joy. This doesn't make any sense. It's natural nonsense to me because I sure enough got two columns in my life. I got good and I got bad. I got people I like and people I pray for. And James is telling me that there's only one column in this life and that we are to count everything joy. Then he follows it up by saying, count it all joy when, not if, when you face many kinds of trials. James is suggesting that there are various kinds of trials and tribulations, and that these trials and tests reveal who you are. In fact, in the original Greek, the word defines these tests as tests that make you better. It's defining these trials and tests as tests that move you from one level of maturity to the next, as tests that take you from one stage of life to the next. When you were moving from first grade to second grade, from second grade to third grade, from elementary to middle school, from middle school to junior high, from junior high to high school to college, there was a test at every stage, and you had to pass the test to graduate to the next stage of maturity. James is saying that these tests and trials are there to make you better. James is suggesting that both the internal and the external trials, the regular trials of life and the attacks of the enemy, these are challenges that make us better. I want you to follow the reasoning here because James is suggesting that these are unexpected trials. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The one you couldn't plan for, the one you didn't see coming, the one that caught you off guard, the one where you thought everything was fine until you got the diagnosis, the one where you thought everything was fine until they said they fell out of love with you, the one where you thought everything was fine until they said that you were the last one hired, so you're the first one fired even though you do good work. You know, the unexpected trials that come. James is talking about not just the external, but the internal things, those things that knock us off guard, that take us off balance, knock us off our feet, take the wind out of our sails and have us heaving for breath. These trials that are all around. And James has the unmitigated gall, the nerve, to say, count them all joy.